Wouldn't you love this view at breakfast? We loved this view at breakfast. Thankfully, we've been able to enjoy this view multiple times on the Carnival Venezia, Carnival's newest ship sailing from New York City. This ship is gorgeous. Come with us as we walk around and through the Carnival Venezia during its US inaugural sailing. From deck 9, where we're staying in our balcony stateroom, it's such an easy walk up to the Lido. And not just the Lido, but pretty much everything between decks 10 and 12. Keep in mind that decks 6 through 9 are all staterooms, so here we go, starting this tour with deck 10, the Lido, and up. Let's head on into the Marketplace Buffet. Before coming in, it's a good practice to wash your hands. This is the continental breakfast area where you can order your made-to-order omelets. You know we love a good made-to-order omelet on our cruises. Lots of different toppings here that you can put on and in your omelet. The trees and greenery that they've added in this buffet area, it's gorgeous. It adds such a warmth. It's as though you're sitting somewhere in Italy having a wonderful picnic, but you're actually on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean having breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because this is super early in the morning, some of the buffet stations haven't opened yet, so I'm going to show you as best I can what's available early in the morning, but of course there's a lot more available throughout the day.
Now it's 7:30. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Just trying to share with the people what they have here. But they're still putting stuff out on the other side. And the pastries. And fruits. Just showing you that some of the buffet areas haven't yet opened. Continuing to walk through the Marketplace Buffet, we're going to head aft. That's towards the back of the ship. So we say we're walking aft on the ship towards the doors that say Burano Sunshine Deck. You'll see it right above the door. You'll see the sign for Burano Sunshine Deck. Let's go on out on the aft Lido deck. This is where the seafood shack is. We had a very long wait here yesterday, but the food was delicious. Take a look at their menu. Here we go. You can feel free to pause, comment below, let us know what you want to order. Here we have one of many bars aboard the Carnival Venezia. This is the Burano Pool Bar. One of many bars aboard the Venezia. Hi. gorgeous. So that's on one side of the Lido Marketplace. The Seafood Shack, Burano Pool Bar, and then Pizzeria del Capitano. Although I was a bit early for pizza, the pizzeria doesn't yet open. I have to tell you, the pizza here is slamming. Take it from a New Yorker who knows some good pizza. You gotta try out Pizzeria del Capitano. As usual, you can get your morning or anytime coffee or tea. It's really just Lipton and green tea. And today the juices are orange juice, orange passion fruit, guava, which I haven't seen this cruise, so we're gonna get this morning. And there's apple juice and iced tea. And some water.
You want to answer? No.
For picky eaters like our boys who want cereal every morning, there's cereal. You got your Frosted Flakes, Cheerios, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms, and Corn Flakes. And your condiments are all located here as well, next to the cereal. You'll see a number of beer stations around. There is one right next to the cereal. There's another one here. Now we're walking, yes, through the Marketplace buffet again, but we're walking from aft towards the forward. We're actually walking from aft towards Midship, which comes before forward, of course. So we're gonna go on till we get to the other set of doors and we'll see what's out there. Here we have Guy's Burger Joint. Start here, order your burgers, and go around. We were here on the very first day aboard the Carnival Venezia. A few steps behind Guy's, you'll find the toppings bar for whatever toppings you want to add to whatever you pick up at Guy's Burger. And here we go. It's the Lido deck pool. Okay, well, the Midship pool, because there is another Lido deck pool in the back, as we just saw. So here we are, Midship on deck 10 Lido. Not as many loungers, sun loungers, as you're used to seeing on a Lido deck, but we'll show you what we do have in a few minutes. Let's continue walking around the Lido deck. Not getting online for Java Blue just yet, but I do want to show you what's at Java Blue. And I intend to get some coffee before getting on.
My wife has project memory and OCD.
Right across from Java Blue is Rococo. We've gotten a couple drinks from here this cruise. You may know Rococo as the bar with the slushy machines. Grown-up slushies. Blue margarita. Limoncello kiss. Red strawberry daiquiri. Pina colada. And the Bellini sparklers that I had. Good morning. Tomodoro, Mexican-Italian fusion restaurant. You can actually get breakfast here. From the Lido deck on deck 10, you can actually go up to 11 through the elevators. Or you can go up the steps here, which is where I'm gonna go. Beautiful view of the Lido from here. And I think one of my favorite spots is the seating up here on deck 11, where you can overlook the Lido, have your coffee, have your wine, have whatever. So many little nooks and crannies up here on deck 11. There's a little table sports area. I truly believe this makes up for the lack of sun loungers on the Lido deck itself, because right here on deck 11, which overlooks the Lido deck, has so much seating. It's so cozy, so unique, so wonderful. This again is all deck 11. Right through the sliding doors on deck 11, if you walk straight back, you will find Camp Ocean, and if you go up the steps, you will find the Warehouse Arcade. Camp Ocean is closed right now, so let's go on up the steps to the Warehouse Arcade. Ocean is currently closed. So in the meantime, we'll have LJ give a quick little overview of the different groups in Camp Ocean and where you can expect your little one to be.
The first one is turtles, which is ages 1. The penguins are ages 2 to 5. Stingrays are 6 to 8, which is me. And lastly, the sharks are 9 and 11.
There are quite a lot of activities to do around this area from decks 11, 12, and up. So this is deck 11, where Camp Ocean's entrance and the stairs to the warehouse are located, and then up where we just went to the warehouse, up one flight of course then, is deck 12. So that's where you'll find the mini golf, the arcade, the ropes course, and things. One more look around at the Lido before we leave this area. I just really love the views here on deck 11. The Pergola Bar is here on deck 11 also. It's closed right now because this is early morning, but in case you're looking for the Pergola Bar, it's kind of tucked away among all these little seats that I said I love. There are lots and lots of spaces here, guys. So right behind the Pergola Bar, if you don't want to be sitting in the midst of everyone else on the ship, there's this nice little seating area here. You can hide away and get your peace and quiet. Or you can sit right next to the Lido pool and seaside theater. All right, we're gonna go find the elevators that'll take us to deck 12. And on the way there, we found a little bookshelf. Read the books, love the books, return the books so everyone can enjoy them too. So to get to deck 12, you have to walk through this corridor on deck 11 with all these staterooms. Good morning.
How we doing?
Good, how are you? And so now we are here closer to the Cloud9 Spa and Fitness Center on deck 12. So I'm gonna run up the steps and see if they're open. It's kind of early, but we'll see. Never too early for the spa. The Cloud9 Spa is open. Let's go. So this is the dry sauna aboard the Carnival Venezia. There is no steam room on board, but they do have this dry sauna. When you enter the spa area, you go straight to the back and to the right. Keep walking and you can find the dry sauna. Right outside the dry sauna. Lord help me, it's early in the morning. Right outside the dry sauna is the whirlpool spa. Walkers and a shower. The Cloud9 Spa on the Carnival Venezia also offers an athletic center. So here I am in the center trying not to interrupt anyone's workout, but having to show you these gorgeous views that you can get if you choose to work out during your cruise. When you exit the spa, walk by the elevator bank and you'll see that right across from the spa entrance is Carnival WaterWorks. Let's walk up one flight to deck 14. There's an area here on deck 14 right behind the WaterSlides where you can lounge if you so choose. I'm telling you, there's so many hidden gems, spots on the ship where you can relax if that's what you want to do. Let's walk up one more flight to deck 15. We aren't done showing you Carnival WaterWorks yet. However, we are now right next to the Serenity Adults Only area, which is on deck 15, right by the view of the water slide. So let's walk on through. Truth be told, we haven't spent a lot of time in the Serenity area on the Venezia yet. During this inaugural sailing, we've been up and moving and going, but we intend to slow down and savor it when we sail Venezia again in July. We encourage you to do the same. Only if you're 18 or older though, of course. Exiting the Serenity area, you'll see the Carnival WaterWorks water slides. Let's go up one more deck to deck 16. Deck 16 is where you can actually get on the water slides. Back down on deck 12, walking all the way across the deck from the Carnival WaterWorks section towards the sports complex now, where we will find the basketball court, we'll find the ropes course again, we'll find the mini golf course again, which is all around where that warehouse section was near the arcade. Yeah, that's where we are. Never mind that we're walking against the arrows. Let's just eat the meat, spit out the bones. Let's keep it moving. There's some exercise contraptions here, either exercise or playground kind of thingamajiggies. I don't know. We didn't use this, but yeah, they're there. So to clarify, to get to the actual basketball court to go and play, we need to go down one deck to deck 11, and there's the basketball court. Now back up on deck 12 real quick by the Carnival WaterWorks entry area to head into the elevator lobby to get on an elevator and keep this tour going. Let's go. So we're leaving deck 12, and between decks 9 and 6, those decks are only staterooms. Decks 10 start the common areas on the upper decks. And deck 5 starts the common areas on the lower decks. So let's go see some common areas on deck 5. So here as I got off the elevator, you see one of the stores. We could take a look in there when they open. It doesn't seem like they're open yet, but we can see. But before that, here's the Teatro Rosso, the Red Theater. On both sides, there's entry to the Teatro Rosso. Look at the decor around this ship. It's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
All right.
Babe, go down these.
And this is Piazza del San Marco. Down there is where you enter the ship. And you see this iconic statue. Oh, this is the store. Looks like it's closed. You can see there are cover-ups and handbags. There's jewelry, some shimmery shawls, beach vibes hats, Dolce Vita bags, and swimsuits. Typical kind of store you'll see, boutique you'll see aboard cruise ships. So this is the boutique store, and then usually there's the cruise ship store that has like the model ship and things like that. And here though, you see you can get some Ricola cough drops and suntan lotion also. Perfumes. Beauty comes from inside. Inside the hair salon. Effie is right next to the hair salon. Bulgari. The watch shop. Look at that. It's the beginning of day 4, early morning, and folks are lined up to take pictures with the cat in the hat. So I headed on down those steps too and got my picture with the cat in the hat. The Marco Polo restaurant is where the green eggs and ham breakfast is being held on this sailing on the Carnival Venezia. There's a little thing 1 and thing 2 photo op. The Marco Polo restaurant sign, of course, and the green eggs and ham breakfast banner. And of course, as you saw, there's a photo op to take photos with the cat in the hat. On one side of the Piazza San Marco is the Carnival Adventures desk, where you can book shore excursions if you haven't already done so on your app, or you can ask questions regarding shore excursions that you have booked or are interested in. Off to the other side of the Piazza San Marco is guest services. There are now kiosks on board the Carnival ships, which may not be new, but for us it's new. It's been 10 years since we sailed Carnival. We usually see these on MSC. Carnival has these kiosks where you can, it looks like you can add, you can add payment to your account, a payment method. So a credit card or debit. If you saw our day 2 vlog, then you know where this is leading. We're on deck 3 here. We're walking past the elevator banks up the steps and over. And if you know where this is heading, you can go ahead and either skip forward or comment below. Otherwise, the rest of you, don't be scared. I promise I'll be all right. It looks like a little horror movie-ish because, yeah, you're just, you know, wandering through closed doors and stuff on a ship in the middle of the ocean. But let's see where this leads. Here you have Circle C and Club O2. Hand wipes before going in. So look inside Club O2. Here's a look inside Circle C. We skipped deck 4 earlier when I hopped from deck 5 to deck 3 to take photos with the cat in the hat. Let's head to deck 4 now. The Teatro Rosso is also on deck 4. So it's deck 4 and deck 5. And right next to that is the Dreams Studio, where you can have in-studio photo sessions with your family. Nice little seating areas. The ship is filled with seating areas. You can always find somewhere to sit. Here's Cherry on Top Candy Store. Sweets for your sweet.
Rita.
The Carnival Store. And this is where Alan can come and get his ship model. Seeing that today's Father's Day, maybe we get that for him. It's right there. Carnival Venezia inaugural season. This is closed, but there are t-shirts for sale that'll open up here later in the day. This is the Portside Liquor and Tobacco Store. Teatro Rosso again. Of course, there's no recording in the casino, Venezia Casino, but there's a casino, of course. It's Carnival, the fun ship. There's the casino annex. This is the no smoking casino, which I'm happy they have. Because maybe I want to play a little game or two, but I don't want to be smoking. And I don't want to be around smoke. So we've walked this floor a number of times because our restaurant is here. The Heroes Tribute Bar is here, and we had to come here during this cruise. Now I'm here. So I could say I've been to the Heroes Tribute Bar. This is really nice.
USA cricket back in the qualifiers for the first time in 18 years. And we spoke about leaving a legacy, so not only being here.
The Heroes Tribute Bar.
In the gap, well played, well controlled from Gajin and Singh, and will get himself another boundary. So again, short from Azari Joseph, but this time, much more in control.
Then, a bit down the hall from the Heroes Tribute Bar, you'll see the art gallery. On one side of the hallway, you see art, lots of pieces of framed art, and on the other side of the hallway is this gorgeous seating area. And all of this is on the way to our main dining room, the Canal Grande, which spans 2 decks, deck 4 and deck 3. So this will be the deck 4 entrance to the Canal Grande. But before the restaurant, let's stop in at the Limelight Lounge, where it seems there is a bunch of art on display. This area, the Limelight Lounge, functions as the ship's nightclub and comedy club and can also be reserved for special events. Down the hall from the Limelight Lounge is the Canal Grande restaurant, which has been our main dining room for dinner on the Carnival Venezia. It is a gorgeous restaurant. The Deck 4 entrance was closed early in the morning while breakfast was on Deck 3. However, I came back and got this footage for you. It's gorgeous. Let's head on back up to Deck 5 real quick to the Carnavale Bar and Lounge. As you move further into the Carnavale Bar and Lounge closer to the bar, you see the sign that indicates that this bar and further in and out on the deck area is for terrazza guests only. We do not have a terrazza stateroom, and since I don't like being embarrassed or kicked out of places, I'm just gonna head on out. The terrazza staterooms are a special area on the ship, sort of premium, but we couldn't stay there because we have LJ who is under 12 and you have to be 12 or older to stay in the terrazza staterooms. Next to the terrazza staterooms is the Gondola Lounge. We had the Father's Day activity this morning over here in the actual lounge. And our band is getting ready to play. Right? And folks are sitting. So this is what I thought the lounge was. But over to the side there's a full-out bar. So we're gonna go get some drinks. Right next to the Gondola Lounge is Pixels, the photo area.
So I'm gonna try and go
Pixels Gallery. And beyond Pixels we have fish accessories. Fish sunglasses. Next to Fish, Frizzante. Love the vibe of this bar. Il Viaggio, the Italian specialty restaurant, is right next to Frizzante. Bonsai Teppanyaki specialty restaurant is also on Deck 5, right across from Piano Bar 88. Look at the decor within Piano Bar 88. This is beautiful. The Japanese specialty restaurant Bonsai Sushi is also on Deck 5, as well as the bar Amari. Also on Deck 5, Fahrenheit Steakhouse, a staple for Carnival Cruise Line. We'll be dining at Fahrenheit on the next Venezia sailing that we're booked on in July. One more place to visit before we wrap up this tour. We've heard the name, we saw it on the map, and somehow thought we missed it. I'm on my way to the La Strada Grill, which I hadn't seen all cruise long until day 4. So this is where it is. Heading out right through those revolving doors by the Gondola Lounge and veering left, keep walking and you will find the La Strada Grill. Here's the menu, and this looks like a really good place to have lunch. Next cruise, which is coming up in July, we'll be trying this out. With so much to see, do, drink, and eat on this magnificent ship, it's no wonder that we need another 4 days on board.